So we are in Big Bear, California. We're spending some time with some family in SoCal for a while. We're still doing, day trips, long weekends, all sorts of stuff all over the place. Still living in the rig full time. As you can see here, we got the carbon all set up. We've had a bit of a learning curve with this new trailer. Last night we were pretty tired because we were driving way too late. Normally we don't do that. For some reason we did. And yeah, unfortunately I made a turn too tight and I only have a 6-foot bed. So look what ended up happening. I ended up damaging the cab. You can see right here, got a little dent right here in the cab. The trailer seems to be fine, which is good. Just a little scratch that'll buff out. And then we were in this spot, we just pulled over on the side of the road in this big turnout to sleep for the night. And I don't know if I was tired or whatever, but thought it would be okay. And I ended up getting a pretty big pinstripe across the top of the trailer. So even when you think, you know what you're doing, you think you're good, you think you're been full timing for a while, stuff is still gonna happen. And with all these things, we're like, oh no, is this rig too big and this and that, and we're all nervous. And to be honest, it's a big trailer, but there's a little bit of a learning curve. We'll get used to it, and overall the space is, I would say, a necessity. I mean, considering Melissa works, she has a big office in the back. We just wanted to not feel as cramped, and it's the taller ceilings are nice, so it's a lot of things. We plan on keeping this one for a while, so we're just gonna have to get used to it and figure it out. That's sometimes how life goes. A few little mishaps, and it kind of, to be honest, it kind of brought us down about our new trailer a little bit. We're like, what are we doing? This thing's too big.
This is a bad idea.
And we spent a lot of money on it. And then we were sitting in there once it's set up, and Melissa has a separate office space, which is amazing. Tons of light and ventilation.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like we're kind of in like a dungeon like our old one.
Yeah.
And then we were kind of thinking about, okay, so like what could we do to solve the problem so we can jackknife the trailer more for better turning, not hit the cab. And I think I'm gonna look into getting a longer, I guess, is it pin or neck or
Chingadera?
I think it's a pin box. Getting a longer pin box will definitely help and give me a little more peace of mind. Why don't you, in the comments, if you've done this before, let me know, like, where do I start?
Yeah, it's definitely a learning experience with a full profile rig.
Yeah, the full profile is different. I can't jackknife quite as much, so it makes getting in the spots more difficult, and it's longer at the same time.
And taller.
If you have any suggestions about a slightly bigger rig and a longer pin box or neck or whatever the heck you call it, tell me what you call it in the comments. Like I said, we dented the cab, but oh well.
We just have to be really, really careful and not try to wiggle our way into smaller spots when
and
not right.
And not do stuff that we know we shouldn't do, like driving at night and doing stuff when you're extremely tired.
Yeah.
We were both kind of upset this morning, but then realistically, when you think about it, it's just a little dent on the truck. Like, it's not even a big deal. It's a little scratch on the trailer.
Yeah.
Oh well, life goes on.
Yeah.
We are at the Cactus Flats staging area, which is like in between Lucerne and Big Bear. And we're coming up. We're coming up this weekend because one of our really good buddies rented a cabin in Big Bear, and we're like, perfect opportunity, take the new trailer out and
do a little shakedown run.
Yeah. A little shakedown run. And we plan on going over to their cabin and hanging out with them. We'll leave the trailer here, and then we also have another buddy who lives up here full time, bought a house, so we'll visit him. I don't know if we really have activities planned. It's just nice to get out.
Yeah, it might just be kind of hanging out. There's a, Big Bear Lake, so we might go paddleboarding or kayaking if we feel like it. But just kind of play it by ear. Just nice, chill weekend.
I'm pretty content just hanging out in the new trailer, not gonna lie.
Yeah, just enjoying it. We are here at the Big Bear Alpine Zoo. This is one of 2 alpine zoos in the United States, and it's a rehab facility for injured or hurt animals. They rehab them. They can release some of them, but most of them are permanent residents here for one reason or another. Yeah. There's a Hedwig.
Why was some mouse?
Yeah, they're just sleeping. Those little mice in that owl cage are just sleeping.
Babe, what do we got here?
We got a bunch of trash pandas. I think they are they're sleeping. Look at them, he's just sleeping. Do you see him right there?
He's like on top of a log. Is he sleeping?
Yeah,
trash pandas are just his favorite animal.
Here,
he gets so excited.
It's probably very bad, but it's my dream to have a pet raccoon.
Just a side note for you, that's never gonna happen.
What? The new rig has like a loft. All we gotta do is put like a cage across the front, and the raccoon can just climb up there and just have his own little spot.
See, perfect raccoon enclosure, but where are we gonna find a raccoon?
They have a lot of them here. Still here at Big Bear. Everyone else went home. Our friends that rented the cabin only had it for, Friday to Sunday, and we're gonna stay here longer because we can. So we drove down Highway 18 to see if we think we can bring our trailer down this way. I think if I had the newer hitch I want to get, I would be fine and I would do it. But I'm kind of nervous that we're gonna hit our cab on not this turn. I'll show you the next one. That's like a hairpin turn, and I don't want to hit my cab on my truck again. There's 2 of them actually. Here, take a look. I don't know, it's tight. It's a tight turn.
Coming down that side. Oh.
So that's one of them, and then we have another one up here. And the thing too is that obviously it's a really good turn, but it's also off camber. So it's gonna be twisting the truck and trailer. I don't know, I can't decide. I'm not worried about the grade. I mean, it is a 10% grade. But I think our truck and trailer combo stops really well. It's more about, oh, here comes a good sized trailer, but there's a bumper pull. He was pretty long. He was probably similar to us. I don't know. Hopefully the 330's up and we'll just take the 330.
We're here in Big Bear hanging out with our friend Matt.
Woo!
Say hi, Matt.
Hi.
Hey.
I made it to the video.
Yeah, you're gonna be famous now.
Hi,
with
Mom.
All 320 of our subscribers.
Hey, we're going places.
We are, eventually.
Blowing up.
Yeah, we're just out here hanging out, visiting a buddy, and We go cruise around town a little bit.
Convincing me of a life on the road.
Yes, we might have converted
We're
another
gonna convert
to
him.
full time. We'll
Yep.
see.
It's gonna happen.
When did you move up here? Like it was like
6 years ago.
Yeah, so he moved up here 6 years ago from Simi, bought a house, and has just been living his dream up here.
Snowboard instructing
Yeah.
and running my own business.
And hunting and
Fishing.
doing everything. What's the motto up here? It's like
We live where you vacation.
Yeah.
We really do.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty awesome up here. He's built a little life for himself, but now he's like thinking that our travel lifestyle is pretty enticing.
Yep. Extremely enticing.
I'm filming.
hi everyone.
Hi. So we're here now back at the staging area, and we are going to hook up and head out tonight actually. We decided not to go the back way down the 18. Babe, what highway is that? The 18?
18.
The 18 down to Lucerne?
Hey, I want to state for a fact, the only reason we're not taking the 18 is because I think my cab is going to contact the trailer.
Yeah, did you?
I'm not scared of the turns. I'm not scared of the grade. I'm scared of my cab contacting the trailer until we get a new hitch.
Yeah, we're concerned about that. Did you show?
I did show.
He
a
showed.
little bit.
He showed you guys already what happened the other night, and we just don't think it's worth it to risk going down the back way. It would be nice if we could go down there and camp one night, like out in Lucerne, and then head the rest of the way home tomorrow after work. But looks like we're gonna have to head home tonight to avoid some sketchy potential situations. All right, so that is a wrap for our scrub run with big old Tim Riggins. First test run, lessons learned. A lesson we already knew: don't drive at night. Don't drive when you're tired, and definitely need to get a different hitch for the truck. Jesse will explain all that to you because I can't remember what he was saying.